Hola, 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 family. It's that time of the year. I know, we're all beginning to see it, hear it, feel it. That energy of it's time to do the year in review. Whether you're seeing it all over the place, whether you're already hearing people talk about the year, or seeing a whole bunch of posts here and there, it's just such a natural vibe, such a natural wave that happens at this time of the year. Pero mi gente, I know that it's like cool to do the year in review and look into next year and all of that, resolutions, and was I successful and all of that. But just remember that before there were New Year's resolutions, there were seasons, and the seasons were the ones that would guide us into, and our bodies and our mind and our emotions into behaviors and patterns that were necessary. So for any of you that are just like, I don't even want to review the year, but yet you're still feeling that inner call, it's just a very natural, intuitive process that everyone does. And most things that are alive, including the trees, the plants, so much within our ecosystem, all do the same thing. The animals, everyone's prepping to go inward, to go more into isolation, or to be prepared to be able to be in those months ahead. And so before that happens, yeah, you start to do the prep work. You start to do the reviews in your mind, and for yourself. And first and foremost, fam, just remember, you're not competing with anyone but you. Don't do this for anyone but you. And also, don't stress about it. Don't beat yourself up if you don't feel like you did enough, or like your year wasn't as it could have been. Mi gente, we all go through those things. We all have been in all these stages. Every year is a little bit of a different scenario. And if it stresses you out too much, just focus on universal things like, what were some of the repeating patterns, those repeated lessons that somehow kept showing up throughout the year, darn it, whether they were bratty or even good ones. What were those repeated cycles, look at them as messages that were trying to repeat themselves to you, hoping to reach a particular goal for yourself, or that you would reach that goal for yourself. And that could be for different reasons. Maybe it's a lesson you need to learn, maybe it's something you need to release. Look at the year and celebrate your accomplishments, the things that you faced. And even if they're little things, those are usually sometimes some of the bigger things to celebrate. What new habits did you develop this year that were fantastic? Look at the year and ask yourself, how did I surprise myself? How did I show up in a way that I would have never expected? Or wow, that was like really hard to do, but yet somehow I did it. Look at the year and just think about, what are the things that made you laugh? What brought you so much freaking joy, so that when you're thinking about the future, or 2025, you want more of that. When we're doing our year in review, it doesn't always have to be about focusing on the specific details. It can be very universal, focusing on the universal lessons, on the universal ways that you developed, that you evolved, that you expanded. Because at the end of the day, that's what matters, and it's going to